Guys, finally the God of Thunder will once again have his... Oh, it's actually the God of Mischief this time. What is up, you guys, and welcome to my non-spoiler review for Loki! You guys, I'm actually very excited to finally have Tom Hiddleston finally get his time to shine as Loki. I am a huge fan of the character of Loki, and Loki is getting his very own Disney Plus series, and that's coming out tonight. And I'm very happy to be getting ready for the release of Loki with you guys and letting you guys know my thoughts on episode 1 of Loki. I have been hearing great things regarding the Loki series, and I cannot wait to share with you guys, as a true MCU fan, my thoughts, my reaction, and review for the first episode of Loki. I once had the pleasure of meeting Tom Hiddleston, and he was just a cool dude. He got to sign my poster, and I got to tell him that Loki was my hero and not Thor. And he said, "Thanks, I'm gonna tell Hemsworth that." I wonder if he did. Loki has been such an iconic character in the MCU from his first appearance in Thor, and then truly becoming so iconic in the first Avengers movie. But now, after the events of Avengers Endgame, I am really curious as to where did Loki transport himself after he disappeared with the Tesseract once again. I have no idea what is gonna go down in the Loki series. I just know that Tom Hiddleston and Owen Wilson are in it. I have no idea who the other characters and the posters are, and don't even get me started on that coin lady. But I like that mystery element that I have. It means that I'm truly gonna be surprised for the show, and I just love it. So I'm ready for Loki. Are you ready for Loki? So let's go ahead and see what the MCU has in store for us in the first episode of the new Disney Plus series, Loki. So guys, I just watched the very first episode of Loki, and as much as I loved WandaVision, I think Loki has the strongest first episode. This episode was insane. It introduced us to so much and yet so little. Let me just start off by saying that over the years, I felt that the character of Loki had kind of lost his spark, but I'm happy to say that the Loki that we all know and love, that villainous, mischievous Loki from the first Avengers movie, is back. This show truly makes it seem like it's actually a part of the MCU and not some story somewhere else. It honestly does feel like a movie, and that's all thanks to the incredible cinematography and set design. It feels so cinematic, which I appreciate. And what I truly enjoyed about the first episode is that it actually has so many MCU developments of things that have happened in the past of the MCU, and it builds on it. Yay! We love that connectivity element in our MCU. I also got to really give a shout out to the writers of the Loki show, because for the first time, I was really invested in the dialogue of the show, in particular with Agent Mobius played by Owen Wilson. The dialogue was so good, and it's good because he's an MCU know-it-all, just like us, because he spends his time studying the timeline and policing it. And I thought that there was so much important stuff in the dialogue that was just being thrown at us that I might have to go back and watch it again, because I must have really missed some stuff. I am pleased to say that there are a ton of Easter eggs, but MCU kind of Easter eggs that if you're keeping up with the latest movies, you will understand and appreciate them. As well as they're gonna make you question those Easter eggs and ask yourself even more questions about those Easter eggs. As for the cast, it's great to see Tom Hiddleston in Loki's prime. Like I said earlier, I thought that the character had lost his momentum after the first Avengers movie, and it's great to see Tom Hiddleston channeling that Loki that we all know and love for this series. Owen Wilson as Agent Mobius has incredible chemistry with Tom Hiddleston's Loki, and I cannot wait to see where this character is gonna go next. I'm also happy to say that, as always, the production design and the VFX on the Loki series are movie level, and that has been consistent in all of the other Marvel Disney Plus shows, and I appreciate so much. The series has this procedural drama element to it that it feels very mysterious, and the episode ends with an amazing cliffhanger that leaves us wanting, like, oh my god, what's gonna happen next? What? So overall, if you were on the fence of watching Loki, I would absolutely recommend this series to you. And you should give it a shot because I know that you're gonna have a lot of fun with this one. I would also like to point out that if you were thinking of waiting to the series to end for you to start watching Loki, I would highly suggest that you do not do that and you come along with the ride with us because there's gonna be massive spoilers and it would suck to have them ruined for you. So that's my review with no spoilers for Loki. I hope I convinced you to give Loki a try. You will not regret it. If this was the first time that you're watching one of my videos, I'm Rafa and I am a huge movie fan. So if you're a fan just like me, please consider subscribing to the channel so that way we can all be fans together. Anyway guys, that's it for me. I'm Rafa over here from Hollywood, California, and I'll be seeing you in the next video.